Hey guys, such a warmonger here, and you're watching 3 vs 3 Kingdom of Heaven. This is an attackers versus defenders scenario. Spawning in the northeast are the Ayabid attackers. We've got myself, such a warmonger in blue, playing as the Turks. Mountain Wolf 890 in cyan, playing as the Persians, and Goku in green, playing as the Saracens. Over on the defender side, you've got Tactical Doll in gray, playing as the Franks. Obelix in orange, playing as the Britons, and omochet in red, playing as the Slavs, which actually translates to the Franks. So the defenders are the Crusaders. So I immediately move a little west to try to build closer to the Damascus Gate here. And the new players, Mountain Wolf and Goku, are both first-time players. Goku has already deployed his supply depot over here, but Mountain Wolf is having difficulty deploying his supply depot because it's too close to the edge. There's actually a 3-tile zone all around the edges of the map where you cannot build. That's because I wanted this to be a more realistic scenario, to where there are no magic walls that are unflankable. So there's at least this tiny sliver of units to be able to pass through. If I wanted it more realistic, I could make it like 12 tiles of non-buildable zone. But that might be too much. I think 3 is good enough. Now, a mistake that Mountain Wolf did make as a first-time player is to deploy right beside the non-buildable zone. And that's a problem because since you can't build walls here, his supply depot is exposed. So he can't protect it with walls. So in the future, now that he's not a new player, he's played at least once, players would want to deploy closer to the city, farther away from the edge of the map, so they can at least protect their supply depot. Because when you lose a supply depot as an attacker, you instantly lose 1,000 food. You instantly lose 10% morale for the attacking side, and every in-game tick or in-game second, you lose 1 food. So that's a huge hit, and you keep losing food until your supply depot respawns and then you redeploy it. So that could be a long time. So that's even more food lost if you don't redeploy it right away. So you want to be protecting your supply depot. So you can see that in my camp, I include the elite tent and the command tent in my little inner zone, like my most important building zone. You don't lose morale from losing elite tents or command tents, but it's annoying to have to rebuild them. You know, I have them in my control groups already, so I just don't feel like losing them. So I spawned closer here because I kind of want to target the Damascus Gate and the postern of the Magdalene. Goku and Mountain Wolf are building a siege line over here, which is wise, to avoid frontal assaults from the defenders. Now I am pinging all of the places to mine stone on the map because for the attackers, you need stone to build mangonels and trebuchets. You can't trade stone. You can't sell gold. I mean, you can't, you know, buy stone with gold or sell wood to get gold, things like that. You can only give them to each other. You can only tribute to your allies. And so gathering resources like stone is important. Wood is everywhere, and that's easy to come by. But stone, there's only 6 piles. There's one here in the southwest. One here direct west. One here northwest. You can see I'm already fighting Tactical Doll's light cav, and he's dead. And then another stone pile is in the northeast over here. Direct east over here. And southeast over here. Now the defenders can also gather stone from inside their walls, and there's like 3 piles here and 1 pile by their starting markets. So, now that we've got everything established, I want to talk about the important points, so let's switch to in-game. So during the daytime, you can see what your allies are doing. So if I switch to the tactical doll, this is what he can see. And you can see all of the towers are his allies. And so he has pretty good coverage of the city itself. Anyway, the whole game can only go as long as 45 minutes in real life. So those are 45 real life minutes. And what the attackers have to do within 45 minutes is to try to bring the defender morale down to 0. So they both start with 100%. And the best way to bring defender morale down is by capturing key points. So this is a key point. There's the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This can be captured by infantry, cavalry, and archers. So any military unit can capture this zone. Once this is captured, that's minus 15% morale to the defenders. Every time you damage morale, you gain morale as well. So that's plus 15% morale to the attackers as well. Another point that can be captured by any military unit is the Dome of the Rock. And same effect, minus 15% morale. And 1% morale bleed every few seconds. So that those both have morale bleed. The last point that can be captured by any cavalry, infantry, or archers, or any military unit is the Syrian Exchange, this area. So if you see flags, that means you can capture it. This has no morale bleed and is only minus 10% morale. The super important points that the defenders have to keep protected are the Al-Aqsa Mosque. So if the attackers are able to capture this, only infantry, melee infantry can capture this. So archers cannot capture this, cavalry cannot capture this, only melee infantry can capture this. If the attackers are able to take this away from the defenders, that's minus 15% morale. That's 1% morale bleed every few seconds. And all of these production buildings will be lost until they're recaptured. If you noticed, 9 p.m. came, so it's nighttime now. So nighttime comes at 9 p.m. What happens is all of your vision is lowered. So you can see this is all Obelix sees. So you can't see his allies, and his vision is lowered by a lot. Same with Tactical Doll. And you notice that allies, these towers, are controlled by the garrison. They're not controlled by players. So they even lose vision of these towers. So like, for example, this tower, they don't have any vision of that. So you have to be careful at nighttime. And you have to communicate a lot. And the same goes for the attackers as well. So this is... Mountain Wolf pretty much can't see what I'm doing over here. So he can't see that I'm building all this stuff. So nighttime is a time for making sneak attacks or assaults or raiding the defenders. So this is what Tactical Doll can see. Now the reason why his cavalry has a pretty good he can see pretty far away is because generals are the only units that can see pretty well at night aside from Hashashin Fidai. Only the Britons can make Hashashin Fidai from their Syrian Exchange. So now you can see that Tactical Doll is, or TMP, is raiding vills. This is super annoying to the attackers. Because rebuilding vills as attackers can be kind of annoying. Tactical Doll is found like a really good amount of villagers to kill. Let's see if how many he can kill before anything happens. He's pulling back. He's got medium and heavy cav versus just heavy and light cav, so he could actually take this fight if he wanted to, especially with a high ground over here area here. He could have taken that fight, but he decides to pull back, which could be a good move. And here I am. Obelix is thinking about securing his stone mine. He sent some spearmen And this fight could actually go either way. I don't know who's gonna win. Because it's open ground, so every unit is attacking. But spearmen do have a bonus against cavalry, so it looks like the spearmen will win against this small amount of light cavalry. And tactical Dahl TMP is starting to move. Mountain Wolf and Goku did bring their generals this time, so they can also see pretty well at night. TMP is taking this fight. Let's see who's winning. Looks like TMP is winning. He's pulling back. This is a wise choice. You want to keep your expensive units alive, especially since they have a pretty good regen, health regen. The best units have better health regen. And they're expensive. They're food heavy. Now I'm starting to build my trebuchets. So trebuchets have 45 range and they have slow rate of attack, but they're the best against stone defenses. They're really good. TMP, what's he planning over here? He's just looking for places to raid, but he's not really finding much. I mean, he's killing villagers, but he's not finding like supply depots. So that's interesting. It's 1 a.m. so there's only about 4 minutes left because dawn comes at 5 in the morning. And so any opportunities to easily raid, obviously you can still raid at daytime, but opportunities to raid at night are running thin. So let's see, Tactical Dahl with his brave general, King Baldwin of Jerusalem, or Baldwin the Leper as they call him. He has found a hole in the defenses and now he's moving in. He sees the supply depot, which is like a juicy target, but let's see what he does. He might be in stand ground or no attack stance. Looks like he's waiting for reinforcements before doing anything. Mountain Wolf is chasing him down though. What is this? I don't know. But I'm targeting. You see, the power of attack ground is that... Oh no, he's in no attack stance. This is bad, this is bad. The power of attack ground is that you don't reveal your position. So I am attacking... I'm attack grounding this Possum of the Magdalene without revealing my position because I'm not right-clicking it. Let's see what the Tactical Dahl goes for. He's just passing. It looks like he's just passing. Well, he sees a juicy target. Remember, all ranged units have minimum range, except for horse skirmishers, which only the Berbers can make. So he sees juicy target. He's gonna start killing. Let's see how many of these horse archers he can kill. He kills 1. He kills 2. He kills 3. So it looks like he kills 3. Maybe could have done more damage if he attacked right away, because these horse archers only have 40 HP. Now what Tactical Dahl should be doing is repairing. Let's see if he has any stone. He has 0 stone. He should at least ask Obelix to gather stone. But here I am. I do kill some of the spearmen over here because, oh, this Mountain Wolf kills the spearmen. Tactical Dahl is pulling back. I'm starting to besiege the Possum of the Magdalene. They are not repairing, so what the defenders need to do is repair if they want to last a long time, because 45 minutes is longer than you think. You see how when a trebuchet misses, he really misses. So this was actually hit by a missed trebuchet shot. Let's see if this was hit by 2. So dawn is approaching. Tactical Dahl is thinking about coming back with his general. Very bold general. But I do have a cavalry force waiting for him, so he's pulling back. I can't see his cavalry force. I don't know he's there, because I don't have my general over here. You can see the power of nighttime. What is this? Oh, it looks like Obelix is making a little raid with infantry. Just killed attempt. Not sure that's worth it. He should actually fight back because this is mostly cavalry. But now he's just gonna get surrounded. Tactical doll is raiding. You see, it's nighttime, but once it hits 5 a.m., you can see all your allies again. And there it is. So it's morning. The battle can resume. Everyone can see where everything is. These are at no attack stance, unfortunately. That's a big mistake from Tactical Doll. He's attacking some barracks, which is annoying, but not super crucial. This postern of the Magdalene is about to go down. No one's repairing it. What is this? A siege tower. All right, this tower is about to go down. It's unfortunate that TMP was not able to gather stone and repair, because that once the attack starts from the attackers, like, it's gonna be difficult to stop, because the attackers can just make more men. And here comes the attackers. We got some cavalry coming in. These guys are gonna die instantly pretty much, but now there's fighting at the breach. And now I'm trying to increase the width of the opening over here. I want to give my attackers a better chance of entering the city. There is a siege tower. There's 2 siege towers, but these openings, these low walls, need to be broken as well to give it a better chance. Now you got a cavalry battle over here. Looks like the my cavalry have done a better job. Now you have to be careful, like, pulling back. If any lancer unit has a charge attack, and they need to regenerate, so you can see that over here. So it's actually better to take the engagement if you're a cavalry without a charge attack, because the longer you wait, the higher the chance that the charge attack will regenerate. Now spearmen are exceptional at fighting in breach situations because of their one range. And I finally make the opening a little wider. Tactical Doll is wasting his heavy cav. He should really just take the fight. Gather up and take the fight, but I've already built up a huge amount of cavalry here. Now this is a good, potentially a good move from Obelix, because he's gonna be able to increase his KD ratio by killing a lot of archers with elite infantry. But Mountain Wolf is coming in and is gonna massacre a lot of archers, because all the archers have minimum range as well. And you can see that this will be reflected in the morale. You can see that oh, when you lose a general, you lose 5% morale. And so yeah, look at all those archers have melted from omochet. I guess it wasn't Obelix, it was omochet. But I am making a secondary assault on the Damascus Gate. Tactical Doll is finally deciding to make some repairs. It looks like he got some stone. It might be too late though, because this was sort of like a surprising attack to make. I've also got a huge amount of cavalry up here, just standing by and protecting my flank. The attackers are pushing in. These archers are trying to hit this, but they're hiding behind the walls. So they're not going to hit anything that's hiding behind a wall. Damascus Gate. I was able to put a siege tower up here and killed some of these repair guys. And once the siege tower is mounted, you can just keep pushing men into it. And the Damascus Gate is going to go down. Now we're fighting at the breach. Once these knights go down, we're gonna capture these towers. These towers now belong to the attackers. This breach is stabilizing a little bit because of the mixing in of some Templar Knights. And somehow Tactical Doll has found a whole lot of my Gulam Horse Archers on stand ground, which is super annoying. He killed a whole bunch. It actually gained the attackers. I lost 3% morale from that, most likely. But with this being captured, now the attackers have 2 breaches to push through. But Tactical Doll TMP is gonna take the siege tower out. Trying to save it with my massive cavalry, but unfortunately there's infantry mixed in this group. So they're not running. They're not galloping. It looks like GoKu is thinking about attacking over here. He does not have a battering ram though. So this is gonna take a while. He's thinking about destroying maybe the postern of St. Ladre to make a 3rd breach. Just to spread the defenders thin. That's what you want to do. Trying to defend my battering rams. This might not be worth it. Losing your heavy cavalry to a bunch of spearmen. Oh my god, they're moving so slow. Oh, I guess they won that engagement, which is surprising to me. He must have sent reinforcements. There is no battering ram in this group, so that's gonna take forever. I did capture these northern towers. And now I'm on my way to help with this breach. This breach is open. Mountain Wolf has used up all his food, hence the lack of units coming out. GoKu has finally brought a battering ram to finally finish off the gate of Jehoshaphat. So even though this is my allies, I am attack grounding it just to take out a further 2% morale. Why isn't he attacking? So look how quickly this gate goes now that the ram is hitting it. It's pretty much what you need to do. If you want to kill gates, the rams are the fastest way to hit a gate. Take a gate out. So the gate of Jehoshaphat finally goes down, and now there is an entrance for GoKu to enter. Now he can capture the gate of Jehoshaphat, so these towers are going to be allied. Well, maybe once this knight goes down. Oh, there it is. I've just got these guys chasing these guys because they've annoyed me for so long. I captured the postern of St. Ladre with infantry. I captured the northeast tower with infantry. Although it looks like Obelix is going to be able to defend. Because he got a bunch of knights killing spearmen. So it's actually going to increase his morale by a little bit. Right there. He captured it back. Tactical Doll TMP is slowly losing all of his heavy cavalry that were being used for harassment. Now he's only got a little group of 11 left. So I just leave some spearmen here. Now Goku is gonna start putting pressure on the Temple Mount. Gate of Forgiveness or the Gate of Darkness gonna be taken out by siege rams, battering rams. All of the northern and northeastern defenses have been taken over by the attackers. It's also useful for capturing these so that your archers don't automatically attack these towers. They just automatically attack the defenders. Looks like Goku might be using attack ground. Oh no, he's not. What's he doing? Oh wow, he's doing a good job just targeting these guys. This ram could take this Gate of Forgiveness out relatively quickly if they don't deal with it. Looks like it's locked. But spearmen have one range and can fight through. I'm not sure it's enough though. Got a group of cavalry coming in. I see that there's crossbowmen vulnerable and archers vulnerable to attack. And so here I am trying to surround them and then just attack. I don't kill as many as I'd like. So then I pull back. That is a lot of cavalry though. So the Gate of Forgiveness has been destroyed. And now Goku can push into the Dome of the Rock. So now the defenders have to worry about two positions being attacked. The Dome of the Rock and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, both of which can be captured by cavalry. The Gate of Darkness has been destroyed as well. That's more morale loss. I think that's 3%. 29% morale left for the defenders. This mass of archers raining arrows on Obelix's men. Meanwhile, here, I'm taking an engagement. I'm trying to target Tactical Doll's archers, which are annoying me. But, this is the real story. There's a big push into the Dome of the Rock from Mountain Wolf and Goku. Now, it looks like he doesn't care about killing his own units. Because remember, whatever you hit with your archers, it'll kill your units, it'll kill the enemy units. So he just does not care. He will kill both. He doesn't care. I'm pushing in. I smell blood. There's a lot of archers here and a lot of crossbowmen, which I'm deciding to fight against. But I see that there's too many spearmen, so I pull back. I could be intercepted though. So these guys get stuck. Now they're stuck. But the attackers have captured the Golden Gate. So the defenders are now down to 4% morale. And at the same time, we're threatening the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We can win just by killing more, and that's what happens. Interesting. If we look at the resources, Obelix and Omochet actually had plenty of food. So that food actually was not the problem here. That's interesting to know. Goku hardly used his food as well. Omochet just didn't build enough units. Okay. That's a problem. Obelix is also not at 200 pop. It looks like the attackers were just better at spending food, but actually Goku was terrible at spending food. Oh, he was not terrible. He was just at full pop the whole time. He probably should have given us food. So as an attacker, you don't want to reach 7,500 food because you you're missing out on gaining food. That's not something you want to do. You either give food to your allies or make units. So at this point, if he's at almost full pop, he should just give food to us to spend. So food wasn't really a problem for the defenders, it seems. Ah, that's an interesting insight. Let's take a look at the stats. It's pretty even for omochet. Pretty even for Obelix. Tactical doll did lose a lot. Mountain wolf. This is an acceptable kill death ratio, even though it's negative. Let's see. I had a positive KD. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. So maybe food isn't the problem here. Well, hopefully you had fun watching that battle. It's kind of like a okay-ish battle. It's not the most amazing, but it did show that these players who have never played the game before, Goku and Mountain Wolf, were able to pick up how to attack fairly quickly. Omochet might have had a little more difficult time based on the way he wasn't spending food and the way he wasn't training men. But at least as the attackers, they were able to pick it up. They were able to use battering rams properly. I think Goku was able to make trebuchets, and I actually used attack ground to destroy both of these towers. Yeah. Hopefully you thought that was entertaining. See you in the next one.